This is Runner's Mate, our new section of the show to do with the London Marathon. Peter's on the line. You're by the side of the road there, Peter?
Yeah, I'm just near Buckingham Palace waiting for my runner to get back. He's doing well, yeah.
Who's your runner?
He's a guy called John Hadjack. He's a resident at the YMCA in Exeter, so he's running for the YMCA. And he's a guy who found himself homeless at the age of 17. Managed to eventually get himself housed with the Y in Exeter, which he said was a massive relief. And he's gradually been rebuilding his life since then. And it's great. It's amazing to me that he's actually doing this. So I'm just up in London supporting him.
Peter, what a great thing to support. Because here's somebody that had, through the largesse of a charity, has turned it round and is now giving back to that charity. It just shows, doesn't it? If give people a chance.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's like what I'd like to get across. If anybody wants to support him, by the way, they can just go onto the YMCA Exeter website and they'll find a link to. He's trying to raise £1,000. I think he's got about just over 800 at the moment.
YMCA Exeter. That sounds it's inspirational. So, is he running a good time? Has he ever done the full distance before?
No, he hasn't. He's never done. I think he's going to do about 4.5 hours, which for a first time I reckon is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I'd just like to say he's an amazing guy. He's like, you might see like homeless people around and just not think much, but this guy, he's just got so many gifts. Can I give a quick example?
Yeah.
I mean, I took him out to the YMCA in South Molton to do some gardening. There was a piano there, and he just sat down and started playing it beautifully. And I said to him jokingly, "Do you do requests?" And he's very modest. I was expecting him to tell me to go away, and he said, "What would you like?" And I said, "I said, oh, can you play Clocks by Coldplay?" Not expecting him to do it, and he just did it. So you just never know what gifts people have got, and I really sort of feel strongly that I want to support him today.
Well, you're doing that, and thanks for coming on the radio. So the YMCA. I mean, and actually, it was something you said there really did strike a chord, because it's homeless people or people who are homeless, isn't it? The two are slightly different framings, because these are people. These are like the rest of us. They're our brothers and sisters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the thing is, when you do get homeless, it takes a long time to get back on your feet, and the first thing that you need is a stable place to live. Once you've got that, you can start rebuilding everything else and getting your life back in place. So that's basically, it does take a long time. That's what I like about the Y. I work for them. I do run groups and things for them, but they let people stay as long as they want until they've got themselves sorted out, which is good. And we've got like different phases of houses and things they can move through. But John's been amazing. He's done all his online cyber security exams, so he's passed all that. And I think he's got a really bright future ahead of him now.
Well, I'll tell you what, and he's not forgetting his past and and looking after the YMCA. It's really wonderful. Peter, thank you so much for coming on the programme, and give our loves and big up John. I think it's fabulous what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
brilliant.
Thank you. I'll tell him.
Yeah, do tell him that, and I'll tell you what, I've chosen a song for you. It's specifically for both of you, actually. It's called Running and Planning. You're doing the planning, Peter. I guess you're doing the driving back west, and running. Well, we all know who's doing that. It's John.